On top of text description classifications, for example, UNSPSC, that can classify your any input text, classifiers.com also has a mapping section. So you can, for example, try finding a UNSPSC code for something like aspirin, very trivial example, but there is also mapping or correspondence tables, as they also know, or crosswalks. So mapping can be useful if you already have several systems and you just want to connect procurement to your finance, for example, or something like this, and you already have codes in, for example, CPV, and you want to have codes for your products in UNSPSC or vice versa. So only like 2 mappings I've done so far, more to come, but for now CPV, UNSPSC in both direction you can use. And of course I have very generous sample CSV. Let's take a look at them. So yes, so I think here there are almost 300, oh no, 1,000. So already 1,000 codes from CPV are already mapped to UNSPSC code. In total, CPV is about 9,000. So it's 1,000 out of 9,000. So very generous mapping file. It's free test mapping file that you can stress test, you can integrate into your workflows, and test the accuracy for first and foremost. So here we have CPV code, name, its level, and full hierarchy, because CPVs are actually hierarchical. And of course, to each CPV code there is a UNSPSC code that, well, probably the closest to the specific CPV code. For example, we have just rice. There is a code for rice, and in UNSPSC it's rice grain, or rice embryo, or rice seeds or seedlings. So this is how it was done. Is essentially I take the description. In this example, it's just rice, or I can just copy the whole hierarchy, and I can go to UNSPSC, and I'm trying to find a code for this rice, or I can include or not include, or its hierarchy, and let's see what it will find. I think, yeah, UNSPSC of course has something, codes, has categories related to rice, quite a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5, and then there is a huge drop in relevancy, so only these are related to rice cakes. Well, I guess if you just want to classify rice, this would be the closest, top 2, not bad. Let's try rice with the whole hierarchy of rice, which is of course is cereals, fruits, nuts, agriculture. Yep, makes sense. Rice is a cereal apparently. Rice grain. Yep. Rice grain I think also was here. Yeah, number 3. So in this way, every single CPV code out of 9,000 was classified, and this mapping file, the CSV table, the Excel table, is for sale to be used in system correspondence, in cross-referencing, and same the other way around. Again, you'll be able to download sample, but yeah, I will show you only this one for now. Detailed description, you can read just how it works and what exactly is mapped. This, for example, UNSPSC to CPV, it's only like level 1 and 2, so around 800 categories in total. Not every single UNSPSC, not every single out of 150,000, only 617. But still, they are quite, well, the whole UNSPSC is just too detailed to be mapped to CPV. But again, these 1 to 3 is quite a few groups, 600. So that's how it works. I already had customers interested in this. For example, this is real feedback. Yep, mapping. User error hero. So yeah, just showing you that this exists. Thank you for your attention.